Hello guys, again it's Johnny time and welcome to another DeFi tutorial. Today we are going to learn how we can earn massive yields, massive dividends by staking stablecoins, USDC and Ethereum on PancakeSwap. Basically, we can earn up to 35% annually APR, which translates to 3% monthly APR. So basically, if you are a big believer in ETH and you are believing it for the long term and you are also holding some USD dollars, then you can hold this Ethereum and USDs and stake them inside the farms and get 3% monthly income. But before we jump in, and I will explain you exactly step by step how to do it, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and hitting the bell button to notification all, so when I publish new videos and tutorials about DeFi and crypto and all these kind of farms and cool things that we have, you will see them first and you can learn more about DeFi from my content. Also, for this tutorial, if you are not familiar with DeFi, with MetaMask, I have another tutorials, more fundamentals, more basics, so you can look at the description below. The first prerequisite will be having a MetaMask wallet on your browser. If it's Brave, Chrome or Firefox, you need to have and open a MetaMask wallet and understand how it works. Another prerequisite is adding the Binance Smart Chain to your MetaMask wallet, because we are going to work with PancakeSwap, which is on the Binance Smart Chain, and also you will need to have some funds on BEP20 tokens on your wallet. Right now I have 110 BUSD for demos. And if you're not familiar about PancakeSwap and about these farms, also I have another videos that explain about what it is more in technical details, so I'll put the link also in the description below. But let's begin and see how it works. So basically we're gonna pick these farms. We're going to pancakeswap.finance. Here, this is the URL, and then we're gonna go to, on the left menu, to farms. Once we're inside two farms, we're gonna pick this nice and juicy farm, ETH and USDC. USDC is basically pegged to the dollar, so it's not gonna move from $1, and Ethereum is Ethereum on the Binance Smart Chain. So first we want to apply and put our tokens inside this farm. So first we'll need to acquire the tokens. We'll need to buy ETH and USDC. If you already have the tokens, then you can send them to your MetaMask wallet. Right now I have only BUSD, so I'm going to buy ETH and USDC. So here you have the button Get ETH-USDC Liquidity Pool, but you don't have the tokens yet, so you cannot get the liquidity pool tokens. So first we're gonna go to Trade and Exchange. Remember, you always need to buy the liquidity pool token. You need to buy 50% of ETH. So I'm gonna pick BUSD as the source token and then ETH as the destination token, and I'm gonna buy $50 BUSD, convert them to 0.02 ETH. This is the rate that I'm gonna get right now, and I will use swap. If you're not familiar with the swap, also I have more basic tutorials. Go to my channel, go to the PancakeSwap tutorials and browse all of them. You have all the fundamentals just there. I will confirm the trade, and I'm swapping now 50 BUSD for 0.02 ETH. Once the transaction will get through the blockchain, I will have the ETH tokens. Done. Transaction is done. Now I have some ETH. Now I need to buy USDC, so I'm gonna convert my BUSD to USDC. Again, I'm gonna pick $50. Always make sure that you have the same amount on the two tokens, because you need to provide liquidity. Confirm swap. Swapping my BUSD to the USDC tokens, and once it's done, I will be ready to buy the liquidity pool token and provide the liquidity. Let's wait a bit. Done. Now I have USDC and ETH. I'm gonna jump into the liquidity tab in order to provide the liquidity for ETH and USDC. I'm basically sending my ETH and USDC to the smart contract of PancakeSwap and getting the liquidity pool token. So I'll click Add Liquidity. We'll choose at token 1 ETH and token 2 USDC. Click Max. If you will see this kind of message, insufficient USDC balance, it means that your ETH worth more at the moment than the USDC, so you will click max button on the other token. So basically by clicking max, it will automatically choose the maximum amount that you can provide in terms of the liquidity pool. Now I will have to approve the smart contract to use my ETH and use my USDC, so I'll click approve and send the transaction. And at the same time I will approve the other one as well, simultaneously send both transactions at the same time. So I'm approving the ETH as well, allowing to the smart contract to use my tokens. We'll wait a bit for the transaction to get through. It's done. Now I approve the contract and now I can supply the liquidity. I will just click supply here and confirm supply. That's it. Confirm the transaction, and now I'll have the liquidity pool token that represent the 50% of ETH and 50% of USDC. That's it, guys. We have it. We have the liquidity pool tokens. Not yet. Still the transaction is going. You can watch it on activity, and now it's done. Add ETH and USDC done. I can look at a transaction on the Binance Smart Chain. But now, the fact that you have the liquidity pool tokens and you provided the liquidity, it's not enough. You will need to go back to farms and stake those liquidity pool tokens inside the farm. If you are not sure how it works, I have another video of how farming works. I will enable the farm to use the smart contract and confirm the transaction. Wait a bit so the transaction will get through. You can always track it here on the activity tab, and it's done. Now I will stake my liquidity pool tokens, click maximum here and confirm the transaction. Be patient, guys. It's a bit slow, but believe me, it's still faster than Ethereum blockchain. Binance Smart Chain is quite fast. And I'm done, guys. Look, now you're gonna see here, if you saw that actually you have 0 point something, or dependent on the amount of liquidity that you staked in the contract. Now I have, and here you can see also the amount of dollars, around $100. And here you can see all the cakes that you're gonna earn. Remember, this APR, you're gonna earn it in cake tokens. So you will see here the cakes that you earned. You can always click harvest and harvest your cakes, get them from the contract to your wallet. You can always remove the liquidity pool tokens from the farm if you change your mind and you want to get back your tokens. And also you can farm the tokens here on the homepage. All the rewards will come here and you can harvest them and get them to your wallet anytime. Now let's see how we can remove this liquidity if we change our mind and we don't want to provide the liquidity anymore. Maybe we want to sell the ETH or put it in another farms. So first you will click here the minus button and then click max. Basically you're unstaking your liquidity pool tokens from the farming and sending the transaction. Waiting a bit so the transaction will go through. Again, that's how it's worked with DeFi. Done. Now you will have the liquidity pool tokens, but don't forget, if you want the original tokens, the ETH and USDC, you will have to disassemble the tokens from the liquidity pool tokens. For this I will go to trade and liquidity. And my liquidity should be detected automatically. I will just wait a bit until the website detects it. If it doesn't detect it, I can always click find other liquidity pool tokens and choose ETH and USDC. Not always, sorry, USDC and ETH. Okay, not always. Okay, right now it's found, so not always actually it will fund it automatically, so we have to import the pool automatically like I just did now. And I will click manage this pool. I will click on the pool and remove liquidity. Max, basically to say that I want to remove all the liquidity pool tokens, just clicking here max, approving the contract first, sign and remove the liquidity, confirm. And if everything goes through, you will get back your ETH and USDC tokens. That's it. That's basically it. That's how you can add to farm tokens, earn those amazing 35% annually income, and also you can remove it back and get back your tokens. And if you want, now you have them back on your wallet. You can do whatever you want. I will refresh the page because it seems like it doesn't see the tokens yet. There you go. Here is my Ethereum. I'm gonna sell it back to BUSD because it was just an example. Swap it back to BUSD. Get my BUSD back so I can do other examples for you in the future, and also convert my USDC to BUSD as well. I lost like 50 cents, but it's okay. Just for the example, some fees for BNB. I will suffer these fees. Alright guys, so basically this is so simple to add the liquidity and earn. Don't forget, these yields are very nice. You can basically stake ETH, it might go up in the future, USDC, which is US dollars. You're not exposed to some low market cap coins. These are coins that are stable. So if anyways you have Ethereum tokens that you buy and you plan to hold for the long term, I actually recommend, it's not a financial advice, but that's what I'm doing. I'm actually staking those tokens in order to get more yields and more free tokens. You can take the cake tokens, stake them on syrup tools, sell them to dollars, or maybe buy more ETH and stake it again. Depend on your perspective and your investment ideas. Thank you so much for joining me and learning more about DeFi, and I will see you the next time. Goodbye.